Hey y'all, what's going on? Okay, so I just made a whole damn 35-minute fucking video, okay? And I'm over it. I don't know where the motherfucker went. I don't know how the hell it disappeared. I made it the same way I make the other ones. I cannot. So, let me go over the shit. March Madness, okay? I'm not doing another 35 minutes. I'm just... And y'all probably would have been like, girl, 35 minutes of skincare, I don't know. Okay. Put the shit on and all of that. I've had a couple of loves ask me, and I had one love ask me, and y'all, it's just at the end of the day, and I was putting my face shit on. So that's why my scarf's on, all of that. Asked me about dry skin and what I would suggest as a cleanser. What am I doing now? I don't have dry skin. However, last year, I started having like dry patches in here. And I knew it had something to do with me going through, the beginning stages of the pause. The mental pause. One of my loves said that on Instagram. I wasn't on here in a comment. One of them. Anywho, so I've dealt with that. But I only I had it in these areas right here. Okay? So let me just share with you again. And I've had several loves ask me about an up-to-date that have said, your skin's looking pretty good. I've had a couple of loves ask me about the retinol products that I used and how that's working. Okay. So basically, this is my second bottle of the Charlotte LaCroix Gentle Cleanser. And this is how much I've used. I've had this one now. This one for about, I don't know, about a month. And it doesn't take much at all. It has the consistency of... Well, honey, okay, of lotion. It really does. And it rubs in just like that. Like, it really has the consistency of lotion. Let me get the little cotton swab here that I had. And these I use for my witch hazel and stuff. Any cotton swabs you get. I would think that this would work for... dry skin as well. I would think that your skin will really like this as well. It works fine for my oily skin. However, when the summertime comes and if I'm secreting a lot of oil, which I'm hoping I'm not, I will go to a gel cleanser. The one that I used was the Peter Thomas Roth. I used all of mine. I was thinking about getting some more because it has a little bit of exfoliator in it. Because I don't use that apricot scrub or whatever, and I stopped using my microdermabrasion little machine thing that I had, PMD or whatever, because I was doing way too much. I was doing too much. When it comes to that abrasion thing, honey, I go over the top. So if you have a good suggestion on that, on just, kind of a scrub that's not so harsh, let me know and leave that below. But I would use my Peter Thomas Roth. It also helped with sebum and, you secreting that oil or whatever. So I would switch to that. Or whatever, gel cleanser that I was using. Y'all know that I used Mary Kay and I enjoyed it. I'm just out of it. I don't know where my Mary Kay girl is at. She just disappeared on me. Anyway, so I would suggest to use this. Now, this will last you a good while. Like, this is, this will last you a good while. I'm overkill. I say use it, twice a day when you get up and at night, use this. I love it. It has a light scent to it. It's just a really nice cleanser. It's kind of mid-end, I would say, but well worth it. Enough for me to go back and get me another bottle regardless because I liked it so well and what it done for my skin. With that said, after I do that, I would use witch hazel. Now, I don't know if this is great for dry skin. And somebody let me know down below. If you have dry skin, please leave in the comments. And this is kind of help a sister brother out. Help some skin out. And I'm sorry about the lighting. I don't feel like cutting this darn ring light thing on. I use this Humphreys witch hazel, but honey, I've also used a blank just with a piece of something on it from Walmart, 89 cents. Excuse me, as a toner. If you are one of my UK loves and you can get 1006, run, don't walk, and get it. You will thank me. We can't get the original formula here. We got the new one. In order to get the original, you got to get it from the UK. I don't know why. It's crazy. but they did. But this, as far as a tone astringent, child, witch hazel is all you need. And it really doesn't dry you out. You got some people who will use alcohol. Men tend to, you know, women, they'll hit that alcohol. And when I was younger, I would be like, boop, 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 that's my, that's not good. Okay, so I would use that. So after I use that, if it's during the day, I would use and I would think that this would work for you as well. And this is the Firming Day Cream, Charlotte LaCroix. And just to let you know, I'm not kidding, that I use this. It doesn't take a lot. I use and get a little dab of Do Me. I hate to waste that. Rub that in. It feels so good on. It has this lighter scent as the cleanser does. Very light. It wouldn't clash with your perfume or whatever. This is the one I use during the day. After I use that, I do put on the Firming Face Serum. And this is during the day. And that's the day routine. That's it. At night, it switches up. And also, I've used this Blue Clay detoxifying treatment. And I've been kind of adding this. This is once a week. Honey, mix it with a little water, put it on, it dries, and it really does pull out some impurities. I've been thinking about doing that little black mask that people been doing, but honey, I don't know. I don't know. I've been thinking about it, but this has really worked well for me. I will try to find a link for you. Yes, I've used it. If you think I'm kidding, this was full. Doesn't take much at all. This is one of the new things that I've added into rotation. Once a week. That's it. And if I forget that, every 2 weeks. But it does kind of help. It kind of draws out and pulls out any impurities that sat, you know, in your skin that gets in there. Even though you cleansing your skin or whatever, you know, sometimes you need that deep cleansing. And since I'm not doing an exfoliator, I do this. Okay? That's once a week. At night, same process. Cleanser, omitting the daytime. And I use, because starting today, because I can tell y'all this right here, this stuff is the bee's knees. It does work. You do see a difference. I wish I was using it every day as it says, because it says just after 4 weeks of using it every day, 100% of the women see a difference. It also says 100% of the women see a significant improvement in the appearance of their skins, roughness, firmness, and moisturization on the first use. They are 100% true and right about this. This helped my skin to turn the corner. Now, this is a little pricey. Go on Sephora and you can get it. I'm not sure if they have it on Ulta, but this is Kate Summerfield. Which I'm kind of glad that video didn't go up, because I think I said Kate Spade. Lord, maybe that was why. Kate Summerfield, this is the Derma Quench Liquid Lift plus Retinol. And it says advanced resurfacing treatment for your skin. Like, I can tell you, and it's anti-aging, y'all, you do see the difference, okay? With this, I've already used, and I really don't want to waste it. You do shake it up. Oh, wait, I didn't shake it enough. Get a little foam. Y'all, that's enough. I'm not wasting my Retinol, okay? That's terrible, ain't it? It ain't gonna kill me, you know. Anywho, put it on. Now, do this at night. You do not want to go out during the day with this on. I'm just telling you, you don't. You do see a difference in this. I 100%, I can tell you. You do. And I hadn't been using this. I would use it a couple of times a week, but you can use it every day, and I hadn't been. From this day forward, when this video goes up, starting today, what is today, the 7th or something, 6th, 7th? I'm going to be using it every day. I didn't use it every day and seen a difference. Okay, so now I'm going to put it to the test and see what it does. We're going to see what happens in 2 weeks. Y'all see this? This is what it is. With that said, I also have, I have the Kate Summerfield. This is the firming eye cream, and it has that little gold thing on it. Now with this one, it's tricky for me because I was using it, and the first thing I seen was it kind of was like, it kind of really did help me. But as y'all can see, and I'm sure it has something to do with me not feeling as well for the last several weeks. But I was kind of like, well, okay, since I stopped using it, so now my bags is inflated or something, So, I was kind of like, yeah, I don't want to be attached to something, have it to work. I want it to work and help my skin, but not be like, girl, if you don't use this like toothpaste, and every day, honey, if you don't treat this like drawers, you're going to have bags. So I'm on the fence with this. It does help, and it will get that. It does have this gold-like tip on it, and it is cold to touch when you touch it or whatever. I put it on my lids also to get rid of that, and it did help with that. Under here, my lid, be careful not to get it into your eye. And this, again, is another thing you want to use at night. I would think this wouldn't be a problem with you having dry skin. I'm not so sure about the retinol. I would think it would be okay as long as you're using proper moisturizer. Putting some moisturizer on your skin. So at night, these two, I'm going to give this a whirl, but I'm going to go ahead and finish it out for a whole week every day and do it again, honey, and get snatched back in these eyes. But if it does the same thing, honey, this is garbage. I don't care how much it was. After I do that, I'm instantly going to go to, yes, you already know what I'm going to say. This is the Charlotte LaCroix Activating Night Cream. Without fail, you think I'm kidding, honey? I'm all down in there on this. Like I'm down in there. Do you hear me? I'm down to there. Damn, I got that little bit on there. I ain't gonna waste it. And yes, you can put this on, because I did ask them about that. If you use it, they said you can use the serum. Of course, they recommend their serum or her moisturizing cream, but I'm using this and it's been just fine. And that's what I do. I really want to say that I would really suggest to you, because this one, the night cream is heavier than the day cream, but I think both of these will be great for your skin. This night one, even with those that have oily skin, and y'all know I have it, I love that I put this on at night. It soaks in. When I wake up, your face feels so, it just feels good. It's ready to wash for the day or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And get it in and, do your whole spiel again. And it just feels good at night. So I would say try the Charlotte LaCroix. And if this is a little pricey for you or whatever, as far as the drugstore, I would have to say I am loving, well, for dry skin, for regular skin, I would say that Biore, that Choco, I really think I love it. Any other Neutrogena's, and that can go for dry or, oily skin. But one that kind of stands in the middle, I believe, is that Garnier Fructis. Baby, it smells good. It feels good going on. It's not too heavy. It works for dry. And they have one that works for oily skin. You know what I'm saying? So I would really be careful with something like an astringent or whatever, because I don't think witch hazel will do you in. But do some research on that. Instead of doing the gel cleansers, go with a creamy, thicker, you know what I'm saying, type of cleanser or whatever. Go with something like that. That would be my suggestion. Again, I don't have the dry skin, but, and I want any of my loves who do have dry skin to leave that below, because this is a help of skin out. For me, you have oily skin, and what do you use to exfoliate? Now, I was going to just use some sea salt and a lemon to exfoliate, which you can do that, or I was going to take some cornmeal and some cocoa butter, cream, and do it that way. Either one, but I was thinking, honey, with the salt and I am going to do that. I'm going to finally do the lemon and the salt mixture. And it doesn't have to be the sea salt, honey. It can be your salt, child. Just some salt, pink Himalayan, whatever. And cut that lemon down the middle and do it. And y'all, let me also just give you a quick cleaning tip with that. You can clean your shower doors, like you can clean your shower with that. Real talk, that or a grapefruit, anything with acidity in it. I really don't like the orange for it. You can take and dip it in that salt, put some gloves on, take that grapefruit and clean with it. I'm telling you, it's the bee's knees. Plus, it will leave it feeling so fresh. You can actually do that to clean your and if you don't want to use the salt, I would think that you could use baking soda. I mean, I don't see how that would hinder it. But, the acidity from the lemon and then the salt too it really breaks oil and all of that gets on your sinks and things like that, down. But honey, it will leave it smelling fresh. Rinse that down, baby. I'm telling you. Let me tell you something else. Take a little baking soda and some orange slices or whatever, lime. It could be whichever one you want to put in there. Put some in the bottom of your garbage can. And take the peel. Don't put the inside, the peel. Or you can be smart and get you a little container and take orange peel, lemon peel, or whatever. Put it inside a container, let it sit for a week or whatever. Sprinkle that in your garbage can. Or at the bottom of your garbage can, sprinkle some every time in your little bag that goes in your, little garbage can. You do the same thing for the kitchen as well, Just a whole bunch of natural shit out there that you can use. But, I'm going to try the lemon and the salt on my face and see if that works for me because that's inexpensive. The same thing with cornmeal and the shea butter or cocoa butter. Because my mama and them, they used cornmeal and Crisco. Or cornmeal and Long. They did, honey. That will get you together. So I'm going to try that. But any other suggestions on exfoliating your skin, something that's not overly abrasive or whatever, let me know. Another one for detoxing the skin, I'm just using this one. Y'all know I've had my run around with bentonite clay. Now, it wasn't the clay. It was that apple cider vinegar that I mixed in there because it didn't say mixed up water and it said, honey, that shit burnt me up. Now, Brent uses the bentonite clay to wash his face. You can wash your hair with that and everything. And he just does water, honey. That's what he uses to cleanse his face. That's his, face cleanser, So you definitely can get that if you don't want to go for this, honey. Get some bentonite clay. Use water. Don't. Child, that like to burn me up. So I hope that helps. Anybody that has any suggestions for my love that has dry skin, be sure to put this below. And let me know. Also, I had a love ask me about the exfoliating cloth. It is the Biden mitt. You can use, and you don't need anything with that. You just can't have soap, anything on it, and you just go up and down and then across or whatever. I still have mine, and I use mine. Actually, I wore mine out, and they sent me another one, so I still have that one. And I also, y'all, that shit, remember I had that stuff that it said for chicken something, and I was like, I don't really like the lotion, but the scrub, baby, that's the bee's knees, honey. That's the next thing I'm going to talk about. I wish I had that in front of me right now, because I would, baby. Honey, I was putting it, on the ass and everything, so you be soft and supple, baby. I was like, honey, is this no skin? I don't give a damn what that shit costs, honey. I have to have that in rotation. I'll come back in and share that with y'all. Some other things, So this is my video today. I'm sorry, the other one, I don't know what happened to it. But I'll be back tomorrow if the creek don't rise. Underground comes on tomorrow. The tater tots, come on and all of that, but definitely the underground. So I'll be back in here or whatever. But please, by all means, if you have dry skin, help my love out. If you know a good astringent or whatever, let me know. Next thing that I'm going to talk about, and I'm going to say it now, fellas, you all might not want to be on deck for that, will be Gucci hygiene and natural things that you can do. Oh, y'all, let me ask this question. Because I was kind of trying to look into something. Y'all, is it like when it's a new moon, do they say you're supposed to cleanse a certain kind of way, your vajay or whatever for the new moon? Any of y'all that know about that, let me know about that if y'all don't know. I've been trying to find out something about it. I know, for the new moon cleansing or whatever, just kind of cleaning your, But I found 2 natural cleanses or whatever, whatever. Just kind of talk about that or whatever. So that'll be sometime this week or next week or whatever. Just as a heads up, fellas, when y'all see clean vajay or clean coochie in the title, honey, just, just bypass it. If you won't tell your wife if her coochie ain't on deck, honey, you can watch it. I'll tell her, honey, come here and look at it, although she might punch you in the face. But she should have a coochie on deck anyway. So how about that? Anywho, y'all, I'm out of here. I'll see you on the next video. Hopefully tomorrow if the creek don't rise. Much love.